Hey guys, yeah, so here we go. This is going to be the first part of my binder collection of Yu-Gi-Oh! Old school cards. And as I already mentioned in the first video, binder number one is LOB and MRD, so Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon and Metal Raiders. So you're mostly gonna see the original cards from the series, but sometimes there are some reprints or high rarity cards, so they're not all old school cards. Some others just have different rarities, or there are also some cheaper reprints, always depending why I bought them or in which decks I play them. So for the first site, I just put the cards of the starter decks, the original starter decks from Yugi, Kyber, Joey, and Pegasus. So you see the ultra rare cards in the first row, and then the two super rare cards of the others. And as I already mentioned, usually I don't go for first aid cards, except I need them for first aid decks. So, for instance, there's Card Destruction, which I play in my Chaos deck, and then you see, okay, this is a first edition card, and usually then I go for that they say magic card and not spell card, but mostly the first edition cards always say magic cards, because the spell cards you probably know is since Magician's Force in 2003, they all said spell cards, but here you have magic cards. And about the main monsters, I don't have any of these in first edition, and the Dark Magician I play here, this is an European one. It's saying starter deck Yugi and then E for England, and the same with the Blue Eyes White Dragon. And to compare, there's American version of the Red Eyes. So if it says SDY, SDJ, then it's just starter deck Yugi, and there's no E for England, so this is an American card. And yeah, so that's it for this page. And the next pages we always have double size, so I'm going to fix the camera. Yeah, last thing to mention here, Scapegoat, Graceful Charity. I play them in my first edition deck, so they are first sets as well. And then here we go. Here I have all varieties of Dark Magician and Blue Eyes I own, so there are more starter deck versions from Dark Magician and Blue Eyes, and some reprints. So what I actually like here, some reprints, is for instance this Dark Magician. I think, yeah, this is a gold secret rare version, looking super nice. It's from Movie Pack 1, and it's German. And what we also have here is like Ultimate Rare Dark Magician and Ultimate Rare Blue Eyes over here. And like to get an idea how my binders work, when you see foils, sleeves in different colors, then it usually means I play them in any deck. So here they are in gray sleeves. So this is the version I play in my Paladin of White Dragon. And then I know, okay, when I'm looking for my deck, I just have to take out the cards with the gray sleeve, and that's how usually I find my cards. So we are still in the starter deck universe, and that's why here we have more starter deck cards like Card Destruction from starter deck Yugi, and then here I have another American card, Magic card, American Magic, and then there's a reprint. And so this reprint, you just see, okay, this is a reprint because the color is much lighter, and it's also saying spell card, so no original card, but it's still playable in some decks, always depending to what you look for. And here you see, for instance, an OCG Card Destruction. And for Soul Exchange, it's the same. You see the old versions, and you see European versions, starter deck Yugi, European, English. Yeah. And what you probably know, Relinquished, Penguin Soldier, I just have more copies, but I don't play these cards. I just bought some more because I really, really like them. And here you have the Evolution starter decks. So that started a Kyber Evolution, Yugi Evolution with the Black Luster Soldier, the original fusion one, with the Ritual card. All these are super rares. And yeah, the Seahorse and Shadow Spell. And sometimes you see I have also German cards down here, but mostly I would say 97% I go for English language card, and mostly even American. Yeah, Waboku, this is a card I'm still looking for because they are all messed up or old or don't have nice edges. So I take out some. And yeah, so here you see it's starter deck Yugi, but it's English first ed. and this one is still not looking good. So I'm looking for an American one, SDY 36, but I just don't have it. Yeah, that's sometimes it's really hard to find these old starter deck cards in decent price and nice shape. This is my Graceful Charity and Scapegoat collection. About Graceful Charity, I have to say, even admit it's one of my very favorite cards because it's just looking super good. So I have one more, two more, three more first edition, and all these others. All the others are from starter deck Pegasus as well. And here I have the Legendary Collection Secret Rare one, and this is the Duelist League card. It's also super rare, but this is probably the most worthy one, about $25. It's, yeah, but the point is, here you have to decide if you want to play max rare or original, because the original one first had saying magic card, and then the reprints often say spell cards because the sets are just newer. And here's also the Hobby League one, the Ultra Parallel one. I play them in an Exodia deck. And for Scapegoat, it's almost the same. There's this nice max rare card, the Ultimate Rare from it's the Tournament Pack 8. And yeah, but here I have to admit I like the starter deck Joey cards more, but the others also make sense. So for the Secret Rare deck, I play Scapegoats in Secret Rare and so on. So you see different colors, different decks. That's how it works. There are more in First Ed, others in Unlimited, and there's also the Duelist League version. Yeah, and then I think this is where it actually begins. This is how my overviews of collections always look. So when there's a new series beginning, like Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon, I have 24 cards. And what I do is I put the first Secret Rare in first position and the ending set Secret Rare in position 24. And on the left side you do have all the ultra rare cards, and on the right side you have the super rare cards. So on one page you can see all foils from Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon, plus it's only 22 cards. So for every series I went for the most maybe adored or the most important rare or common cards, and for Legend of Blue Eyes I of course chose Pot of Greed. This is the first ed one, and the Fissure, because Fissure is super nostalgic and you just had to play it in the first months. Yeah, Fissure is just great. And here I won't explain much more because you know all these cards. Here on this side they're all unlimited except Pot of Greed, because I'm playing this card in my favorite deck. And on this side there are some forbidden cards and still even some German cards, but everything is unlimited. And then I just go for the more copies I have of the cards from Legend of Blue Eyes, and of course there are also rares and commons, and mainly I order them by numeric order, but I don't have all. I did some openings, so I have some common cards and rare cards, but I only put them in when they anyhow mean anything to me. So you just see what I have. There are some field spell cards, and when there are cards which are important or nostalgic, I just have some more varieties, like Dark Hole, some more magic unlimited cards, even German ones, the Secret Dark Hole from the Legendary Collection, or here you have an Ultra Rare from the starter deck. And yeah, once I even tried Sogen in my Warrior deck, so here you have the green sleeves, triple sleeve. And then we go on with Fissure and Raigeki. Raigeki, yeah, it was a little bit pricey in the beginning to get the LOB magic ones, so I have two. And what I really like is that I once got this card, and here you see it's really having a weird green compared to the other one I show you, but it's a faded one. It's not a fake card. I was looking and looking and looking, but it's not a fake card. It's just faded, both saying magic card, LOB original. And yeah, that's how cards can just differ, although they are both original. And then Raigeki got a lot of reprints, and so there are some secret rares down here. I don't have the ultimate rare, so this is Legendary Collection Yugioh. This is the 219 tin, and this is the Kaiba collection Raigeki. And on the other side, there's Swords of Revealing Light. This is a card I would like to have first ed because it's super playable. I absolutely like it, but it's expensive. As you know, the LOB cards from first edition, they're just super pricey, hard to get. So what I did here, I got, where do we have them? We have it here. So I got a Spanish one from the Spanish Legend of Blue Eyes first edition, and the other ones I have are magic cards, but they are unlimited, and that's how it is. I won't mention all the cards, it's just too much, but usually they are the original cards. There are some reprints in higher rarities or lower rarities, and some commons because it just stick to them, or that the page is full, whatever. Yeah, the next page is Pot of Greed. What to say about Pot of Greed? I just wanted to have all relevant versions. I also did an Instagram posting about it. So I have the Ultimate one, I have the Dark Beginning Super Rare one, I have the 2 Secret Rares from Legendary Collection Yugi and Joey, and I have the LOB Magic cards, like 4 more, and then I have the LOB Spell Card reprints. So that's how you see, okay, that's from Legendary Collection 2015. They're not original because they say Spell Card. That's how easy it is. And yeah, then I again have Spanish LOB first ed, 2 ones, and for Monster Reborn I have 2 plus the one in the overview page, and 2 secret rare. The one is from BLRR and the other one is from the Tin 19. Then there are some more cards. So interesting thing about these cards. So here we have Mystical Elf in an orange sleeve or gold sleeve, and Spirit of the Harp, because I do play them in my vanilla deck. So for me they are useful. I use them as light tributors and defensive blockers, of course. And all the rest is not really played by me, and maybe the Darkfire Dragon, but the rest is just for collecting. Yeah, here we go with Man-Eater Bug. Man-Eater Bug is one of my favorite cards. When I got into the game last year again, I realized, oh, there's something called Night Assailant. It's just a little better than Man-Eater Bug. I was still playing Man-Eater Bug. Yeah, but it's super adorable. Another card I don't have first ed yet because it's just super pricey. Trap Hose, still super playable. There's also like an ultra rare reprint, but I would go for the original super rare. And sleeve wise, you see there's one in a sleeve and a red sleeve. So that's the red sleeve for me is saying I'm playing 1 Trap Hole in my Gravekeeper deck. There are Exodia sets from Yugi Legendary Duelist. So 2 sets. And I have the Exodia head from the movie collection. No, it's not movie collection, it's the Master Collection 1 limited edition. So a little bit of Exodia fandom, but not too much. I mean, I do play 2 Exodia decks. The one is vanilla, the other one is with Emissary. But yeah, not really often. So next overview page, this is for Metal Raiders. Same thing. On the left side we have all ultra rares, and on the right side all super rares from Metal Raiders. And we begin with the left side. We have the Gate Guardian. So like LOB, I have the secret rares, both German cards, Gate Guardian and Thousand Dragon. The same with the Time With It. They are still German because the American ones are pricey, and usually I only spend money for cards either to have the picture for this page or when I play them, but I don't play Time With It, so still I didn't buy an expensive one. Yeah, and then you have the black Summon Skull and the normal Summon Skull. In German there will be more, and what I like here, you see playable cards, Magic Jammer, 7 Tools of the Bandit, Mirror Force, Solemn Judgment. They're all first edition because I play them in many decks. I play them in my favorite deck, so I do have them as first edition cards, and they really mean a lot to me, because Metal Raider Traps for me is the non plus ultra. I don't know if you say that in English. Absolutely the best traps from Metal Raiders. Change of Heart, the most adorable card in all Yu-Gi-Oh! I would say. Unfortunately forbidden, but yeah, it's here. I don't have it first ed. I would love it. Maybe I'm repeating myself. There are some cards missing in my collection, as like especially when it's about first edition. but it is what it is. I'm happy about my collection, and there will be coming some cards in the next weeks or months probably, but for now it's fine. And here we have Witch of the Black Forest, American First Ed, and it's super nice. And I play it in 2 decks actually. There's one deck I play with the Bandlist 2004, Invasion of Chaos, and there's another build I made for a friend who wanted to play with the LOD Bandlist. So yeah, Kuriboh, Catapult Turtle, one of my favorite cards. There is a First Ed coming, I just bought, and Kuriboh, that's the English First Ed, not the American one. Harpy Lady Sisters, another great card, and of course Sangan. And Sangan I have in many varieties, and here we have the American First Ed Sangan, and they are always in this triple sleeve combination, because this is my favorite deck, favorite cards, and yeah, I'm super happy I made it. Heavy Storm First Ed, and then we continue with the Metal Raider collection. Here we have Summon Skulls. It's the BPT Summon Skull. This is a Summon Skull American MRD and a Summon Skull English MRD, and there's the alternate artwork. Some more Mask of Darkness, English American, and yeah, this is Magician of Face. Super useful card. That's why I do have many copies. Even behind these cards there are more Magician of Face, because I just don't have more space. So these are the American First Eds for my first deck. Then here we have an English one. We have the English first editions, and these are the Champion Pack. So there is a playset of Champion Pack cards which I just afforded. I played 2 in my Chaos High Rarity deck, and there's a third one because maybe someone else will play 3. I don't know yet. And I always thought, no, I won't buy these cards because they are so expensive. So in between I bought the Japanese OCG super rare cards to play them, but in the end I felt like Magician of Face is a card you just have to have. It is what it is. So here they are. Maybe I'll show you one. They are all in mint condition, no issues. I'll take this one, there's no card behind. And yeah, this is the super rare Magician of Face. And why I was hesitating so long is because I actually think that the colors of the American MRD one first edition, the colors are just better. So I prefer color-wise the left one, but rarity-wise, of course, it's the right one. So you always have to make a decision. You want to play a high rare deck, or you want to play a nice original print deck. And my favorite deck is all with original prints, no high rare cards. Sangan, or Sangan, however you pronounce it. Mainly Metal Raiders again. There's the Secret Rare version from Legendary Collection Yugioh. There's the Dark Beginning one. There's the Retro Pack Sangan, which is, I think it's the most expensive one, and the Duelist League one. So these 2 super rare, secret rare, and the rest is normal rare. And for Thunder Dragon, yeah, that's probably the most wanted high rare card, not existing, because you only have the rare cards, the common cards from Metal Raiders. They are about $1, and they reprinted it in super rare, in the Hidden Summoners, and in ultra rare in the Legendary Collection Kyber, but they're just super cheap. You cannot, so they are anyhow like high rarity, but they are not pricey. So when you want to play a nice deck, you need American First Eds. I don't have them, I have English First Eds. And that's it about Thunder Dragon. So here we have some random MRD cards for the collection binder. They're so released as a reprint because I love it in super rare. It looks super good. The set is, oh, I don't remember how it was called, but really nice card. You banish 5 cards from your graveyard. Hard to play in goat format, but I think the artwork is awesome. Yeah, here, Change of Heart. I have 4 more MRD copies, all unlimited, but they're all American and just lovely. And yeah, let me know what you think about the secret rare Change of Heart. Also from another Legendary Collection. Just super nice card. Here we have the insect cards from Metal Raider. Weevil Underwood is calling. And on the next side we have some Kuribos. There's the Kuribo from Metal Raiders, and this is the Forbidden Legend. I think that was a video game as well, Forbidden Legends. So it's Secretware Kuribo, and really, really nice looking. And there's the other alternate artwork, Secretware Kuribo from, I don't have it in my head to be honest. I have to read it. So this Kuribo is one of these. I forgot the name. PCY. It's PCY set. And here are my Catapult Turtles, the English first edition card, and I'm just receiving an American first edition Catapult Turtle finally. Thanks to the old school expert giving me this card. Some more witches, Dark Elf, one of my favorite artwork cards ever. Super nice stats, but the effect of course is horrible. You know it. This card requires the cost of 1,000 of your own life points to attack. So why would you play it? But super good looking card. We're getting closer to the end of the binder. This is Solemn Judgment, and as you may guess, it's one of my favorite cards, probably top 10. It's super playable, super useful. It's, yeah, many players just say it's no, because this card just says no to everything. I'll go back to my American first set, Solemn Judgment, take it out and show you. So here we go, Solemn Judgment. Pay half of your life points when your opponent either activates a magic or trap card or summons a monster, including special summon, to negate the activation and destroy the magic trap card or summoned monster. So, especially in the late game when you have few life points, let's say 500, you only pay 250 life points to negate almost everything your opponent can do. So how is this collection working? I have 3 first set cards here on the left. So this is the American one and 2 more English because I needed a playset for my first edition deck. Then you have gold sleeves because I play Solemn Judgment in my vanilla deck. I play a playset American in my Gravekeeper deck, and I play another playset of American Solemn Judgments in my Chaos deck. And then here we have 3 more English ones in my normal deck. We have more, these are the MRD EN cards. And these are the reprints. No, these are still English Solemn Judgments. Here we have 3 Secretware Solemn Judgments. And there are also these reprints I was talking about. I think they are here. No, these are, so here, I'm getting confused, I'm sorry. So behind this secret, there are 2 more German Solemn Judgments. Here are 3 more, playing them in my Warrior deck, because my Warrior deck is having a lot of German cards, but I was looking for the reprint BLRR playset. I don't know where I put it, but it's here. So at all, I'm having 30 versions, 30 cards of Solemn Judgment. And you could say why. I say I don't like to take cards from one deck, put them to other decks. So I'm playing them in many decks, and that's why I need many of these cards. Yeah, so 21 Solemn Judgments are in my decks. That's why I need that many. Next page is Horn of Heaven, Robin Goblin, some Share the Pain. This is a super rare reprint, and Heavy Storm. So Heavy Storm is sometimes a little tricky to still get the magic card one. This is the German first set. This is the English first set. We have more magic cards, playing them in almost every deck, as you can assume, because you just needed the most powerful trap and spell eraser card, and some more spell cards. All these, yeah, are super rare. And here we go with Magic Jammer and 7 tools. All these are mainly American unlimited cards, but about 7 tools, I have to say it's top 10 artwork for me. This Swiss Army knife just looks so lovely. I'll show you first the original ultra rare with the wood in the back. I just think it's super nostalgic. And here's the secret rare reprint. Usually you can think about secret rare reprints what you want, but for 7 tools I'm taking off the sleeves. It looks really nice. So yeah, let me know for the next binder video if I shall take out more cards, show them more precisely to you, or if I should tell more about the cards, the rarities, or how I got them, how much I paid. Let me know. And yeah, here we continue with Mirror Force. Mirror Force, here's a gap for the first edition card, which we have somewhere in the back. And all these Mirror Force are American MRD. And then there are some English MRD Mirror Forces and 1 secret rare. And these are cheap reprints, playing them in some decks. Just got them somewhere in openings or when I bought starter decks. But yeah, Mirror Force with Snatch Steel and Break the Magical Warrior is my favorite ultra rare card. And whenever I see Mirror Forces for around 5 or 6 euro, I just buy them, and they just rose to $10 to $12. So I think it's a good investment if they're in nice shape to just have some more Mirror Forces. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. When I see cards as a good price or for a good price, I buy them. And the last page, I didn't have more space for Magician of Faith and Thunder Dragon, so there are 6 more. These are American Magician of Faith and some German ones. This is another playset of the English Thunder Dragon and some German and English Thunder Dragons. So yeah, that was my first binder, LOB to MRD. I hope you liked it. Let me know what I can do better about quality, about talking, about pronunciation, about showing cards. And what I would like to know is, how do you like my overview? That's the wrong one now, but it doesn't matter. What do you like about my overview, having the ultra rares on the left, the super rares on the right? And what I didn't mention, the most important common or rare cards from Metal Raiders, to me, these are the 2 Seeker cards, Sangan and the Witch of the Black Forest. And yeah, there's a reason this card is forbidden. Fortunately, Sangan is not forbidden in Goat format. I think even in the actual format it's playable or allowed, however you want to say. And yeah, I chose them because they really mean a lot to me. Yeah, so hope you wait for the next video. It's not going to be a binder video, it will be on the 2004 deck, which I'm going to present, and then afterwards we continue with the second binder, which will be Magic Ruler, Spell Ruler, plus Pharaoh's Servant. So there'll be many Snatch Steels, many Jinzos. Can't wait to show you. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and thanks for excusing my bad English. See you soon, bye.